Okay, so, I mean, it's technically, I guess, on the national and federal holiday schedule, it says that it's Christmas. Some people write it Xmas, some people write it Chimas. I keep calling it Easter Friday, for my purpose. Here's the thing, I just had dinner with Lou and Linda. My children did not show up because there's some corona or COVID that are killing people. God, I hope it fucking, does half of the fucking planet. Nucci gets some Oculus, which is an Ocularis spoof, because the reality at this level, it's Kitchen. Chen. That's like the poor section of the Korean and Chinese market kids, with the cabinets, which some of them call cupboards. Right, yeah, got that. Okay, so now if we're doing like yin yang and the Asiatic Tao with the AU and the gold network of non-militarized scientists that are going to do some kind of agency to crack down on the exponential nature of this universal problem with humans. Here's the thing. I arrived in star 1978 as NICOLE CATTARUZZA. Lewis, there was no laparoscopy, there was no robotic machinery doing surgery for you. If the human died, we didn't fucking give a shit. Great, it died, one less. We put it in a coffin, goes in the thing, everybody fucking moves on. Fabulous. Instead, over my lifetime, there's this new clandestine secret organization to be really evil and deceivious against God. Play gods yourself for some superiority complex. Here's the thing. You did not make the world fucking better. In fact, what you did was precisely the opposite of what was needed. You did 5 different rings of criminals, one head of each family, who's now in charge of all area shitbag and fucking up who gets to know what when. I mean, Hadron Collider, are you fucking kidding me? Just so this way you can have some robotic surgery. The Earth's stratosphere and the Ethernet that holds the elliptical orbit for your planet with the sun and the moon and the elliptical nature of whatever you think you're in is breaking in arthroscopically dangerous precision because of a timing sequence between the tetragrammaton, which is where you speak as living creatures into an atmosphere that calculates, measures, and weighs everything like a weigh station, and currently nothing that you fucking say makes any sense. You have small talk, and you've got uber educate talk, none of which the fucking universe gives a shit about. So it's punishing the Chen level, which is the NICOLE CATTARUZZA level at the moment, on the genetics being Gundar, breaking spines, breaking process. I mean, it's fucking disgusting what you've let go on. For what? So my son can have a virtual reality so he can escape the fucking toxic, disgusting reality that you fucking created for this level of human? What the fuck is wrong with you? When are all of the dangerous fucking scientists gonna drop dead on a fucking moment's notice so the rest of us can actually live a nice, peaceful, enjoying whatever and work together as a formal star council rather than having to worry about shitbags and Hadron Kaleidoscope and all the other fucking dangerous shit that you guys hide from one another? I mean, teleportation abuse when I was a kid. The timing effects. You put in several holiday schedules to hide from one another what the fuck you were doing with science, so you didn't bother one another with policing or non-policing. Right, great. So all you really did was make a non-militarized Olympic field of science for the really super and criminal with no ethics whatsoever to leap and bound one another in some fucking end their SVAV node pulse at the, like, barb whatever at the bottom of the apex on the, like, the cardiology scale. What the fuck takes you humans so fucking long when we give you a word and we give you a sequence? There's a low key somewhere where you hit a fucking button and the whole fucking subset floors. Codes, floors, done! Great. Next! What's our next fucking problem? Great. I mean, I could fix the fucking world in like 5 minutes. Why the fuck is this so goddamn difficult for everybody? So now we have like super surgeons and big hospitals and nobody gives a shit. All the fucking kids I couldn't fucking give a shit less about if they live or die, they're living longer. Big fucking problem. And they're complaining. I don't fucking want to hear it. So now here's the thing. Where are we at with, there were no video games when my grandfather was born, no video games in Lewis's. You started in 1960s with a TV problem of them focusing out of the reality where you fucking take advantage of them to fight for stupid fucking shit. I mean, the sequencing is so horrific. I mean, I went on Ocularis at my level and I had to have it, they took it off of me. Because they realize how many dangerous sequence breaks in the sequonic code there was based off of my one fucking iris. Hello. Edges of time and space are dangerously being pulled apart by super scientists with their fingers on all sorts of fucking stupid shit. And what? You're arguing over what you got for Christmas? I want this level of human to end so fucking quickly. I have no use for it. Lewis is going on a rhetoric scale. The things out of his mouth have no purpose, no meaning. It's repeated. It's predictive programming. So the clandestine shitbags, before I got here, started planning and writing what the scripts were going to be for all the shitbag low class in my lifetime. Broke shit apart with pre-clandestine, whatever they were into, which we couldn't get shut down fast enough. And then it went to outside counsel and it became a real fucking nightmare. And so now here we are, I'm stillborn here, and stillbirth here. And I can't fucking get away from this place fast enough. And nobody comes for me. Everybody pretends like I'm not who I am. Right, got it. Okay, so the people that actually were helping you before this predestined error code in human nonsense, where they just speak rhetoric, they all understand each other's retarded, stupid story, they live in that reality. It has nothing to do with anything that's ever going to help clarify and solidify God's relationship with the living and the future. And time and space is just going to be pulled so far, it's going to go pop in a sonic blast where I know I survive, I just have no feeling or body. I've already had to live through it on one of the fucking shitbag dangerous gaslight scientists who put some kind of like omnisphere on my outside, like a projection movie screen, and paralyzed my body in a hospital over in wherever the fuck that ambulance took me for monitoring, so this way they could update the pharmaceutical on like successfully completed so they could get paid. Right, you realize I don't get paid for this. I don't get a cock. I don't get pleasure. I don't get anything that a human is supposed to enjoy. This entire fucking charade with 2 fucking milk snakes, 1 corn snake, 1 milk snake. I couldn't give 2 fucking shits less. None of this was worth it at all. I never fucking was alive. I never fucking happened. I would have been the happiest fucking melting boar neon somewhere else doing something else. This genetic human thing is a real fucking chore. I didn't sign up for it. And you assholes don't fucking listen, follow a direction, follow a motion that's needed. What the fuck is the purpose of having any of you? So let's think about this. So I already had these conversations in outer sphere. I don't understand why nothing on Earth ever gets into resolve or solvent for my one position, being that I'm a sentient and what I say in Tetragrammaton makes sense, but it's the Maori Antonucci living connections from some other pre-programmed, clandestine, whatever I don't recognize. That was part of the breaking of society before I got here. I mean, we watched over it, we wrote about it, so that with this day and age would never happen. But you humans are really fucking dangerous and stupid and hard to lead when you don't do anything fucking right. And then you argue over, well, who's gonna run it next? The same guardianship that doesn't want to be known by human is the one that wants to run it. The problem is that you put too much human in an alien process for a genetic that is not akin and attuned to what the fuck is living at the moment or at any time. You broke the fucking simulation and the breathing apparatus goes next. I just can't get my finger on exactly what the fucking timeline is in linear. I'm hoping it's really fucking soon so we could stop doing this. And I really fucking hope that you get your shit together before the fucking sonic blast happens from some suicide bomber transporting themselves in quantum cubic, because now they just teleport anyway. Great. Okay, so they're going to teleport to one of the fucking most dangerous places inside, push a couple buttons because they don't want to live here either. They're just waiting to hear that enough of us don't want to fucking live here. They're going to push those buttons, it's going to fucking explode, and there's not going to be anything to argue over. So why do you fucking shitbag humans allow things to get this bad? Just curious.